Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Trails from Zero. I'm streaming this on the 26th of December. And by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, actually, you guys might be seeing this in January, probably. I don't know. But I'm streaming this on the 26th, the day after Christmas. We're gonna load it up. We're in the Afternoon of the Wolves. We have to go talk to What's-Her-Face. We have to go meet with Lloyd's, like, childhood friend, sister figure character, Cecile. So we have to go meet with her. And all we have to do is enter and we'll just get into a cutscene. I was gonna say, like, go to the reception desk. We lucked out. It doesn't look like it's too crowded today. Yeah, the waiting room is usually packed with people. Let's try asking for Cecile at the front desk. Right, they should be able to call her here. Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. Do you have an appointment or are you here to visit someone? Neither, actually. I'm Lloyd Bannings at the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section. We came here as part of an investigation we're conducting. I see. So you're with the police. This investigation, is it related to the monster attack? Yes, ma'am. We received a request from the CGF to assist. We'd like to speak with everyone involved in the incident, if possible. Oh, of course. The hospital director isn't here right now, so shall I call the nurse administrator for you instead? Well, actually, someone I know works here, and, if she isn't busy at the moment, I'd like to see if she can show us around. He sounds so nervous. Of course he's nervous. We're about to call a gorgeous nurse here to give us a personal tour of the place. I think that only applies to you, Randy. Lloyd? Yeah, the resemblance is just uncanny. Holy crap! She's so pretty. Beautiful. Cecile. Good timing. Those police... These police officers just arrived. They come about the investigation. Hi. Sorry for visiting out of the blue like this. I, probably should have called first. Whoa, Cecile, are you crying? I've missed you so much. Welcome back, Lloyd. It's been a really long time. Too long. Yeah. Sorry for not visiting sooner, but I've been caught up with work and... Anyway, isn't this a little much? It's kind of embarrassing. Oh, who cares about that? Now give your big sister a hug. You've gotten so tall. We're about the same height when you left for Calvard. Well, I had 3 years to grow. Well, this is, so sweet. Starting to feel ill. Damn you, Lloyd. How dare you hide your beautiful goddess of a sister from me? Randy. Why, Randy? What's up, Flygon? Welcome to stream. How was everyone's Christmas? Mine was pretty good. Ate some really good food. I actually got some really... I didn't really get anything too crazy because, you know, I'm at that age where I'm just like, I don't really need too much, but I did actually get, like, 2 really nice Final Fantasy merchandise, like a poster and a mug, which I actually really love. Not to say I don't love all my gifts, because I got, like, a bunch of, like, clothes and stuff. But, pretty good Christmas, I'd say. Let me properly introduce myself. I'm Cecile News. So you 3 are Lloyd's co-workers, right? Yes, my name is Ellie McDowell. Tio Plato. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Randy Orlando's the name. I assure you the pleasure's all mine. It's nice to meet all of you. Oh, I'm such a scatterbrain. Here I was thinking that Lloyd brought his girlfriend to pay me a visit. Cecile, what are you talking about? I mean, you've been gone for almost 3 years, right? I'd hope you'd make a girlfriend or two that you'd introduce me to. Oops, are you actually dating one of them, but trying to keep it under the wraps because of your coworkers? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag, Lloyd. Cecile, please. So which one is it? Ellie? Tio? Oh my, you aren't dating both of them at the same time, are you? No, I don't think Lloyd is a harem. At least let's hope not. Cecile, I'm not dating them. Does that mean you're dating him? Well, I've always tried to be an understanding big sister to you. Don't worry, you got my full support. No, I don't swing that way. Well, she certainly is interesting. Everything about this lady is just wonderful, even that ditzy personality of hers. Anyway, Cecile, we're actually here about the recent monster attack. Yes, that's right. I already received permission from the nurse administrator to tell you everything. It happened exactly 1 week ago. At night, one of our residents, Lighten, was assaulted by some monsters. However, there was something odd about it. The CGF report mentions the possibility that it may have been a misunderstanding on the victim's part. Is that what you're referring to? Exactly. Seems that the CGF weren't completely convinced by his account. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I heard Lighten was attacked on the roof. The roof? How was that possible? Well, you see, the hospital roof is a terrace, complete with its own garden. The entrance to the research ward is up there too. Gotcha. So to sum it up, it ain't a place you'd never expect monsters to show up. Yes, that's the conclusion the CGF ended up reaching too. But considering they asked you to investigate further, it seems they weren't satisfied with that answer. I don't know, Cecile. Honestly, I don't think they were expecting that much out of us. Always so modest, Lloyd. I read the Crosswell Times, you know. I could tell from that just how hard you guys have been working. Oh, you talking about the case in the downtown district? Are you telling me they actually made us look good for once? They might not have outright stated it, but the message was clear. On top of that, a couple of those boys wrapped up in the mess were hospitalized at St. Ursula. I heard a bit about the situation while their friends came to visit them. Believe it or not, they kept mentioning that they owed a lot to you for. Really? I'm glad we were able to help. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I can see your head swelling before our very eyes, Randy. Let me think. An interview with Lighten is probably a good place to start your investigation. Yeah, if you can introduce us, that'd be great. Also, I'd like to investigate the actual crime scene if possible. I don't think that'll be a problem. I'll show you the Lighten's room in the roof. Are you sure you have the time for that, Cecile? Ah, don't worry, it's no trouble at all. I'm on break right now, actually. First, we'll head to the second floor of the hospital. Follow me, everyone. Thank you. We appreciate it. I'll follow you anywhere you like. Well, seems like everyone's really hitting it off with Cecile. What an interesting character Cecile is. Me with a save, because why not? Your mom got you $100 in Google Play? Cool. $120 Google Play cards, don't know what to do with. That's rough. Yeah, like the mass majority of what I got was like mostly clothes. I got a lot of clothes. And then my brother got me a Final Fantasy VII mug, as well as a 3D poster that shows like Cloud, Sephiroth, and Zack. I'll probably even post a picture of it and put it into Discord, because the poster is really nice. But other than that, just like typical clothes, gift cards, etc. for me. I kind of just let it ride. Randy is kind of like Olivier. I guess to a sense. But I actually tolerate Randy a lot more than Olivier, although Olivier started to grow on me throughout the Sky games. I still wouldn't say I like Olivier, but he started to bother me a lot less as we played the Sky games more. Is this where the victim was attacked, Cecile? Yes, this is the place. Would you like to investigate the area first? No, actually, before we do that, I want to ask the victim a few questions. Let's go visit him first. Of course. He's being treated on the second floor of the hospital. Follow me. Thanks, Cecile. Bum, bum, bum. This should be the room. There are other patients here, so try to keep your voices down. Sure thing, we just need to listen to his account. Shall we then? Things seem to be progressing well. At this rate, I may even be able to discharge you as soon as tomorrow. For real? I wouldn't lie to you about that. Once you get out of there, get out of here, prepare yourself. I have 100 torms worth of work stacked on my desk waiting for you to tackle it. Dr. Gwenter, come on. Way to kick a man when he's down. Lacerations, bruises, and a sprain. Hardly anything major, you'll be fine in no time. Besides, you've been resting quite a lot, you must have a surplus of energy if anything. Yes, I'd say you should be able to work 10 times harder than before. This is cruel and unusual, Doctor. Are you a sadist or something? Given the amount of work I have to deal with here, I'd say I'm closer to a masochist. Good grief, what in Idios' name are you two talking about? Nurse News. What's the matter with you two? Talking about that sort of thing of all places? This is a hospital. What if a child heard you? Sorry about that. Whoops, fair point. Do we have visitors? Maybe you'll like Oliver when you replay Cold Steel 1 and 2. Yeah, anything's possible. I mean, I remember when I played Cold Steel 1 and 2, I didn't really like, I had a very neutral opinion of Oliver. I was like, yeah, he's fine. I didn't really like love him, I didn't really hate him. I was very neutral. I definitely didn't have the feelings I had when I played Sky. Like, in Sky 1, I actively disliked him. Sky 2, started to actively dislike him less. Same for Sky 3. In Cold Steel 1 and 2, I kind of just was neutral on the matter. I wanted to speak to Lighten directly about that incident, actually. So that's what you're here for. I should have guessed. I suppose you don't need me here for that, so I'll be on my way. If you do happen to need me, I'll be making my usual rounds. Thank you, Dr. Gwenter. And don't even think about sneaking out to go fishing. Oh, I would never. Excuse me, then. Who was that? That was Dr. Gwenter, one of our associate professors. Though he's an excellent doctor, his priorities are rather questionable. Now then, Lighten, are you feeling well enough to answer some of their questions? Sure, I don't mind, but didn't the CGF already come through here for their own investigation? Why are the CPD doing one now? Well, unfortunately, the CGF hit a dead end. Because of that, they asked us to assist with an investigation of our own. Ah, okay. I guess this must mean they thought I was dreaming or something. Or maybe they figured I had the worst possible episode of sleepwalking? No, I know that can't be it. Lighten, can you show us exactly what happened last week? If possible, start from the very beginning. Yeah, no problem. It was late, and I had just finished slaving away on my research paper. You see, this particular research paper was for Dr. Lago, who's notoriously hard to please. After hours and hours spent staring at those damn pages, I found myself a bit woozy once I got up from my desk. Sort of felt like I was on a high, honestly. I went outside to get some fresh air, and that was when I heard it. Then, I don't remember much after that. The next morning, the janitor found me on the roof, passed out and torn up. I was immediately taken to one of the hospital rooms and treated, which brings us to now. Thank you. I have a general understanding of what happened now. So I take you didn't get a good look at whatever it was that attacked you? Not really. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but apparently I passed out from shock. But I can remember it's the sight of blood-red eyes, white fangs, and a coat of blackish fur. CGF asked me if I thought it was wolf-like. I told them yes, but I was never 100% certain. I see. Where exactly were you wounded? Oh, my right shoulder. On my right shoulder, it was covered in the fang-like marks that made it look like I'd been bitten by something. Strangely enough, all of my injuries were just bumps and sprains. If I had to guess, I'd say I was knocked down to the floor after I got chomped on, but you were wondering why the monster stopped there? Am I right? Yes, exactly. Isn't it strange that I wasn't torn to pieces? On top of that, it happened on the roof. I swear when I told the CGF people that, they looked at me like I'd grown a second hand. Or head. Hand? Hand. Head. What? Am I okay? I don't think I'm okay. I need a doctor. The only conclusion they could come to was that I somehow staggered onto the highway and ran into a pack of monsters. But you were discovered unconscious on the hospital roof, were you not? That's true. Maybe I panicked, ran up to the roof, and then passed out. It's not impossible, I guess. That may be a little too far-fetched. Oh, Lighten. You're the only one they can ask for details. How will they get to the bottom of this if you don't have any confidence in your account? I'm sorry, I just don't know. As unlikely as that explanation is, it's better than none at all, isn't it? So I figured it makes more sense that I'm just not remembering things well. I mean, wouldn't it be even worse if it was true that monsters could just suddenly appear on the roof? I understand how you feel, Lighten, but think about it like this. If you actually were attacked on the roof, we need to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else ever again. Thank you for your help, Lighten. I think we'll go investigate the scene of the crime now. Of course, thanks for looking into this, guys. If you can figure out what happened, we'll be able to keep it from happening again, so good luck. Alright. To the roof then? Right, let's go see for ourselves where Lighten was attacked. Cecile, you still okay on time? My break's over pretty soon, but I can at least show you where he was found. That'd be great, thanks. Bet. Well, the roof is obviously at the very, very top. We just go upstairs until there are no more stairs. Judging by everything we've heard, the scene of the crime is around here, right? Yeah, supposedly Lighten was found collapsed in front of this bench. That matches the report, too. Ah, that's the research ward, isn't it? That's alright. That's right, all of our doctors and residents do their work there, words. Do they perhaps perform experiments on dangerous monsters in there? Of course not, silly. The most exotic thing in there is a greenhouse where plants used for research are grown. How interesting. Thanks for taking the time to show us around, Cecile. But now I'd like to perform a sweep of the area until we figure something out. Sure, I'm always happy to help. Well, good luck on your investigation, everyone. Be sure to turn over every little stone you can find. We will. Thank you for showing us around. We'll have this solved in no time. Look forward to the good news. Okay guys, like I said, I think we should conduct a thorough sweep before anything else. The monsters appeared on the roof. With that assumption in mind, I want us to focus on pinning down their point of entry. That's a smart plan. Narrowing down the possibilities, that seems to be your favorite method of investigation. Well, let's get to it. Oh, you're gonna have me like, okay, yeah, this is something you did a bit in Cold Steel. Definitely wasn't here. Probably in Sky too. You do this in all Trails games, now that I think about it. Yeah, not with all that water below. If they really are wolf-like monsters, climbing up from here would be near impossible for them. Well, they seem to have come from this way. Because the dude was right here. Lord, what about here? Looking at the terrain, it's definitely not impossible for this to be the point of entry, but even then I still think it's too high up. Too high, you say? Seems unlikely they came in from this direction. If they have wings, that would explain a lot, but I doubt that's the case. Take a look at this. Do you think the monsters might have gotten in through here? Normally, you wouldn't be able to jump up from that floor. However... Okay. This is quite high, but I suppose they could have jumped from the portico. that's true, they would have had to be able to jump an entire floor upward, not once, but twice. Either way, I think it'd be pretty difficult for them to get up that way, so let's put it in the back burner for now. They look here yet? Nope. Didn't even look there.